guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to learn how to use layers. Right, so layers are one of the most important topics, I would say, in Photoshop. So what are layers? You can think of layers as sheets of paper. You can stack one on top of the other. Sometimes you can see what's underneath one layer, and sometimes you just can't see what's underneath a layer. You can play around with its transparency to see what's underneath, just like this. Or you can change the order of a layer like this. Change the order. So basically this is what layers are. Alright, so this is the default layer, nothing very exciting right now. Okay, so let's talk about adjustment layers right now. Okay, so what you can do is you can turn off a layer like this. You can turn both of the layers off, or you can play around with its transparency, the settings over here. You can do a lot of things in layers. All right, so for now let's talk about adjustment layers. And I know adjustment layers is very vast, so we're just gonna briefly discuss what adjustment layers are in this video, and I'm gonna make a separate video on adjustment layers. All right, so let's get started on layers, adjustment layers right now. So to add an adjustment layer, what you need to do is you can go to the layers over here and a new adjustment layer and choose a layer of your choice, or you can just click on this icon over here. And for now, I'm just going to choose black and white. See, what I was talking about was the layers which is on top is always visible. It's always going to dominate the layers on the bottom of it, right? So this adjustment layer, black and white adjustment layer, is on the bottom portion, is on the bottom of this burgers layer, right? So you cannot see what's going on in that layer. Okay, so what you can do is you just drag on top of it, and as you can see, the adjustment layer works. It's not a surprise. The name makes it really obvious that it's gonna make the layer black and white. All right, so another fun thing over here is once you take this, once you click on this blank sheet over here, it's called layer mask, by the way. If you have not watched my layer mask video, please go watch it. It's kind of helpful. It's kind of helpful, I would say, right? So clicking over here, and what you do is take a brush and choose the black color and see the magic now. It's drawing on top of the layer. Everything else is just black and white. Only the portion that I drew is in colors. So what it did is it just made an outline, or it just made the I just painted black on the layer, and it nullified the, it just subtracted, I don't know what the word is, never mind, you know the point. All right, so or you can also choose the white color, and let's say we want the buns to be black and white. So this is what happens. See, I hope you understood this about adjustment layers and layer mask. Do watch my layer mask videos. It's fine. It's nice. Right. So next up, what we're gonna do is, for now, I'm just gonna delete this layer. You can also delete the layer, by the way, if you didn't know. All right. So next up, we're gonna learn about text layers. All right. So in text layers, what you do is you can make a box over here like this and type on it, or you can just or you can just click and write. Mine is really small right now, so I'm just gonna make it bigger so that you can see. Let's make it 150 for now. Still small. I'm gonna make it 200. Okay, fine. So let's try delicious. 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 I hope this spelling is right. Okay. You can change the properties of these texts. You can color. You can change the color. Like I just made this white, or you can change the font of this. Let's go with what's a good font? Never mind. You just play around with the font, right? I'm just gonna place this as it is. On this right hand side of the corner, you can see characters, transform, a whole lot of properties that you can play around with. Right. So as I was saying earlier, you can also make a box from it. Right. So what this does is whatever you write, it's always going to be within this box. You can write a whole paragraph, you can write anything, it's just going to be on inside this box. Right. So I have written a lot of useless things over here, don't mind it. I'm just gonna make this, let's say 150, right? See, it's nice, right? Okay, so there are a lot of properties over here, like you can play around with the line distances here, line height, text height, font height, you know, a lot of things. So play around, you're gonna learn a lot of things once you do it yourself as well. So yeah, what I can do now, what I can do is I can place this over here just like this. I'll just make this a little bigger. Let's say 250 for now. Right, it's 250. Let's make it bold. Yeah, something like that. Right. What I can do is I can rationalize this and erase few things just like that, and it looks like it's behind the burger over here, right? Thank you for watching, and like and subscribe. I'm gonna post a lot of the videos as well, and yeah, thank you.